SMB and Benilde. Here we go. Two teams undefeated in 4A. Bad snap. George Wolf tackles Jalen Suggs. Loss of 17. 3rd and 26. Suggs a pass to Terry Lockett. 25 yards. They would get the first down on the next play. That's how SMB operates. Suggs is so good. Now, 52 yards here to the younger Lockett, Ty Lockett, down to the BSM 11-yard line. Sets up Will DeGracia. 11-yard TD run, 7-0. The defending 4A champion Wolfpack in front. Suggs to Terry Lockett. A little bit later, 14-0 SMB on the 47-yard TD pass. Second quarter.
Unbeaten Benilde-St. Margaret's met unbeaten SMB. That's Minnehaha Academy Blake and St. Paul Academy. And that means Jalen Suggs, the quarterback. He finds one of his favorite targets, Terry Lockett. Huge crowd for this one. Lockett takes a bow. Not for long. The Red Knights answer. Dylan Rash gets open and takes it well into the red zone. This one felt like a championship game. Close to the goal line, you know Joe Marinero is going to get a call. He did for 6 points. They hit again later.
Petty would score from 14 yards to tie the game at 14. SMB 4th and 1 at the Benilde 36. Charlie Dietering, huge tackle to stop the drive, turnover on downs. 4th and 1 at the BSM 31. Suggs taken down in the backfield, and this drive would stall. 28 seconds left in the half. Nick Peterson, Johnny Woodford, touchdown strike, great catch. 21-14 Red Knights at halftime. We ISO'd on Elijah Brown. Watch him lead block and crush the defender. It springs Marinero for a 50-yard run, and they would score on this drive. Peterson to Wolf, 19 yards. BSM led 27-14. Suggs to Lockett, Terry Lockett, 40 yards, down to the 2-yard line, but then facing 4th and goal from the 16. Suggs to Caden Johnson for the score as he eludes the defense. It's 27-21.
SMB is the combo of Blake, St. Paul Academy, and Minnehaha Academy, and that means Jalen Suggs. The two-sport standout and his talented Wolfpack fought back. Suggs sidesteps the rush and hits Caden Johnson, touchdown.
Isaiah Smith back from injury on the pass from Nick Peterson. This play covers 64 yards. This is the kind of game it was. Down to the 27. It sets up a Louis Hyde field goal from 43 yards out. 30-21 Benilde. Suggs to Terry Lockett. 18-yard TD. SMB now down by 2. Smith would rip off a 79-yard touchdown run. It looks like this play would seal the victory, but it comes back because of holding. And so late in the 4th, Benilde with a chance to ice it again. Peterson sacked by Harry Chugg. SMB with one more chance. Suggs fumbles it himself, picks it up. Are you kidding me? He takes off on a 61-yard run down to the Benilde-St. Margaret's 25-yard line. It sets up Suggs to Terry Lockett. This touchdown puts him in front, 36-30. And then Benilde with the ball late. Peterson's pass. That's it. Guess who intercepted it? Suggs. What a game. What a game. The SMB Wolfpack eliminate Benilde-St. Margaret's 36-30.
We battled through a whole lot of adversity, and man, to just prevail through this with them, it means the world to me. Like, I don't know what's next for me in my career. I don't know how long I'll be playing this sport, but this is something I've been playing since I can remember, and this is one of the most special moments of my life. This is up there.
As you might imagine, Caleb Jones, 6-yard touchdown with a 2-point conversion. Armstrong led 8-0. Back comes Elk River, Raheem Avery. Big touchdown, 2-point conversion, tied at 8. Jake Breitbach to Ty Bowman. Touchdown pass, great catch, 15-8 Armstrong. Joe Nordstrom would get a touchdown, and then Caleb Jones would answer on a 50-yard TD. Armstrong led 23-16. But Carter Otto with a short 2-yard TD run. Elk River wins a wild game over Armstrong to advance to state.
The Coon Rapids Cardinals are the Section 7 5A football champions after beating Andover 17-14 on Friday night. Cardinals had the only score of the first half, a 19-yard reception by Lucky Morange. David Jeebley had 170 yards rushing and added to the lead with a 9-yard score in the third quarter. The Cardinals got a 2-point conversion to make it 14-0. Andover came back to tie with a pair of touchdowns in the fourth quarter, but Alex...
First state tourney trip since 1983 facing Andover. They led Andover 14-7 in the fourth, but a fake punt works. Andover scored soon after, tied at 14. But Coon Rapids had the ball in the final minute, still tied. Oh, how about a clutch field goal kick in this weather to send your team to state? Coon Rapids' Alex Finley, the hero. They win 17-14, snapping a 36-year state tournament drought.
Chaska, the #1 seed, hosting West. A bad snap leads to a fumble, and the Hawks are there to recover. It leads to a Steve-O Klotz 10-yard TD run. Coming up right here to make it 7-0. They go on to win 21-0 Chaska. Undefeated Tartan hosting Matamidi. Jonathan DeVore to Tyler Tangwall. The Zephyrs led 7-0. Tartan would tie it. Brandon Lockhart to Dorian Singer. But guess what? Matamidi pulls off the upset. 28-27 final. Spring Lake Park beat Cooper in 5-5A. Interception by Jesse Sill as the Panthers defense goes to work. Then Henry Dennis. This is a 41-yard touchdown run by the fullback right up the gut. And Spring Lake Park wins. We check the final 28-21 over Cooper.
St. Anthony at Fridley, and this was a good one. St. Anthony took a lead. Owen Martin gets a step, then finds the ball. Look at that, floats right in for 6.
Great game for the Section 4 2A title tonight. St. Anthony and Fridley, touchdown St. Anthony. Jonathan Kieran on the receiving end from Josh Carey. This is 4-4A, I should say. Caleb Blaha hit 3 touchdowns on the ground. This one covered 57. He scored a touchdown with a minute to go as Fridley remains undefeated. They beat St. Anthony 28-27 to advance.
St. Anthony kept answering. Jonathan Kieran, a short burst for the touchdown here. But in the end, Fridley was able to rally.
Third year in a row, St. Anthony and Fridley have met in the postseason. St. Anthony came out flying. Stud running back Jonathan Kieran runs that one in. They were up 27-7 late first half. But Fridley QB Caleb Blaha led him back. He hits Micah Newald very late in the second to start a massive rally. Look at him by the time. Blaha threw 1 touchdown, ran for 3 more as Fridley scored 21 unanswered points. Come from down 27-7 to win 28-27.
They run some interesting plays out of the backfield. Follow the ball close. Trevor Mathies has it. Believe me, there he is, and he's got room to run to the end zone. They got the lead, and they ran away with it, literally. Jack Domeyer, the quarterback, a little sneak for 6 more. Breck did not have an answer for the ground game. Mathies again. All of a sudden, where is he? He's in the secondary. That's where he is. For 6 more. Cannon Falls 40, Breck 13.
Zach Yeager feels the pressure against St. Agnes, escapes. Nice play. He would later sneak it in for the touchdown, 6-0. Couple of series later.
Was Northford on a first quarter show against St. Agnes. An opening drive ends with Zach Yeager using the QB sneak from the yard out. Now, the next time they got the ball, it took just 1 play as well. Yeager to Mario Sanders, and he'll do the rest. That is a 74-yard strike. That is a highly efficient offense, and that's a touchdown. The Pullers were still in the first quarter, and the next time they got the ball, guess what? Again, a 1-play drive. Gone. Terrence Kamara from 48 yards. It was 20-0 after just 3 possessions. It was certainly the Pullers' day. Pullers 56, St. Agnes 0.
Outruns everybody on the defense. This is a 50-yard touchdown run by Kamara the junior, and this made it 20-0 Minneapolis North. Then Yeager would find Mario Sanders, 36-yard TD pass. Wow, Minneapolis North 56-0 was the final.
Monticello Delano met Becker in a dandy. The Bulldogs take a bite. Carter Callahan, a 7-yard run for a touchdown. We're just getting started. Delano quarterback Max Otto. A quick look to Trey Longstreet. He takes it and turns, and he's gone down the middle of the field for a touchdown. Scores come in many forms. Here's one that you won't see often. Josh Tobey throws back across his body to Corey Heidela. He's about to break the plane, but fumbles. Before it goes out of the end zone, teammate Austin Burning recovers for the touchdown. It went to overtime. Delano wins at 17-14 in OT.
The Huskies are the two-time defending 5A state champions and brought a 28-game win streak into tonight's game against the second-seeded Century Panthers. First quarter, Owatonna opened up the scoring. Braden Trulson hands it off to Tanner Hall. Hall does the rest. What a runner. It's a 27-yard touchdown. Huskies up 7-0. Later in the quarter, Century looking to respond. Nathan Eberhardt's pass is tipped and intercepted by Hunter Menden. Then on the ensuing possession, the Huskies take it in for 6. Again, it's Hall. Watch the junior tailback cut upfield and take it to the house. It's 14-0. Owatonna still in the half. Owatonna looking for more. Trulson swings out to Carson DeCam, but Isaiah Huber is there to poke the ball loose. Mark Leonard is there to pick it up and nearly takes that one in all the way for 6, but he was stopped short. Next possession, though, Century gives the ball right back. Eberhardt throws it right to Owatonna. Zach Stronsky, who has got eyes on the end zone to set Owatonna up to score again. Then check out this throw from Trulson. The junior throws this one perfectly to Peyton Byer for the touchdown. Accuracy for days from the Owatonna signal caller as they are once again headed to the state tournament. They win 43-6.
Bemidji came out slow and Moorhead took advantage in the first half. Scoreless in the first, Trey Feeney hits Blake Walthall for the wide open touchdown over the middle. Spuds take a 7-0 lead. Same score near the end of the first half. It's Feeney again, this one to Blake's twin brother, Brady. The 9-yard fade puts Moorhead up 14 at the half. But Bemidji got rolling in the second and the third. A long drive punched in by Colton Heinrichs. A fumbled PAT makes it 14-6 though. Fourth quarter, Bemidji driving. Brett Theraldson airs it out, finds Matt Arell for the huge gain, and Bemidji is moving once again. Later in the drive, running the option, the pitch out to Heinrichs, takes it in from 22 yards out, and it's 14-12. 2-point conversion time needed for the tie. They give it to James Williams on the reverse. A race to the pylon, and he will win that one. It is tied up at 14-all. Bemidji would get the ball back, trying to take the lead, but Brett Theraldson drops back. He is picked off by Keenan Wentz, and it's Moorhead's ball with 6 minutes and 31 seconds left. After a long drive, Bemidji gets a stop in the red zone, but Moorhead converts on the field goal. They take a 3-point lead with 2 minutes, 10 seconds left. Last chance for Bemidji. Down 3, 4th and 3, unable to convert. Moorhead takes over on downs. They get the win 17-14.
First quarter Winhawk strike. The give is to Trevor Pomeroy. This is what he does. He gets through the initial line of scrimmage and does the rest himself, going in for the touchdown. 7-0 Hawks. Here come the Comets. Quarterback Peyton Wilkie. He does like to run with the football, and here the senior signal caller picks up a big chunk of yardage, getting the football into Winona territory. They'd eventually get it down near the goal line. Jacob Arsvold takes the pitch, and Arsvold bangs his way into the end zone for the TD. It's a 7-7 game early in the second quarter. Winhawks looking to connect on that deep ball here. Jackson Nibelink goes downfield, but it's picked off by the Comets' Jace Bigelow. KM not giving up that big play. Comets would work the ball down deep in Winona territory and go for it on 4th and goal. They say defense wins championships. The Winhawk defense bowed up here, stuffing Wilkie. Couple plays later, there he goes, Nibelink. He's got deceptive speed, the quarterback with the keeper. He sees a whole lot of green and a whole lot of glory. And he goes the distance for the TD. It's 14-7 on the Comets' ensuing possession. Wilkie back to pass, but he's intercepted by Trenton Langowski. And he sees end zone. Langowski with the pick six, taking it to the house. Winona led at halftime 20-7. They go on to win this one 40-21. Top-seeded undefeated Storeville looking to punch their ticket to state for the first time since 15, taking on 2-seeded Waseca. First quarter, no score. The Blue Jays on the attack. Quarterback Ryan Dufault extends the play and finds Kyrese Willingham. Blue Jays would score in the next play and take a touchdown lead. Second quarter, same score. The Blue Jays add another. Dufault ranges left, finds Willingham again. That's a touchdown. Waseca up 13-0. Still in the second, Stewartville trying to get back in the game. It's Will Cheddar, picked off by the Blue Jays' Samuel O'Brien, and the Blue Jays are in business. They'd cash in on the turnover. Tave Ball takes this one on the sweep, follows his blockers into the end zone. Waseca up 20-0. But Stewartville will try to get back in this one. Josh Burrai takes this one to the outside, gets to the edge. That's a touchdown. Stewie now down 21-6. Later, more Burrai. This time he goes right, takes the handoff, getting to the second level, taking it all the way to the end zone. Stewartville now just down a touchdown. But that's as close as they got. Look at this play call and execution on the reverse from Waseca. Ball making excellent use of his blockers. Look at this. He's going to take it down the sideline, and he's going to go in for the score as Waseca, they drop down a class, they move over a section, and they're going back to the state tournament, 42-20.
Top seeded and four-time defending state champion Caledonia taking their 64-game win streak into the AA title game against 3-seed Chatfield. First drive of the game, Chatfield goes to the air, but the Warriors were ready for it. Jack Strub is there for the INT. On the ensuing possession, the Warriors cash in 4th and 20, but Noah King keeps it all in the family, dropping it in the bucket to little brother Eli. Caledonia's up 6-0 early. Second quarter, they add to their lead. Chatfield in punt formation, but it's a bad snap. Ezra Dvorak is all over that one. Touchdown, Caledonia. They lead 13-0. Later in the quarter, the Gophers cut into the deficit. On the draw, freshman Sam Backer finds Pater. That made it a 13-7 ball game, but the Warriors would have the answer. On the 18-yard line, Noah throws behind Eli, but Eli hauls it in, then makes a football play, taking it in for 6. Caledonia is up 20-7. Then just before the half, Chatfield trying to get back in the game. Reed Johnson throws a prayer into the night sky. Noah King is there to answer it. It's an interception, a nice return, but Caledonia couldn't score before the half. They win this one 27-7, once again going to state.
Bram and Deer River battling it out in Section 7 Single A. First quarter, Trevin McKenzie receives the pitch, takes off to the right, and he is gone for the Deer River score. They go up 6-0. Bram would try and respond on offense. Hayden Lee looking for a man downfield. Has to scramble a little bit, but eventually finds his man. Braden Doble gets the grab, but however, Deer River would force a turnover. Deer River run game stayed strong. Austin Raisley finds room on the right side, takes it into the end zone. This one, Deer River from start to finish. They take it with a 36-0 victory. They're heading back to the state tournament for the second year in a row.